Back to the channel, and today I'm going to be ranking all the characters in The Walking Dead. So, I just finished Season 11 a few days ago, and yeah, I'm ready to review all the characters. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while, especially after how good the Breaking Bad ranking was. So, yeah, this is going to definitely take a while, so please be patient. Yeah, so let's get into it. First, we got the GOAT, Shane. He's peak because, in season 1 and 2, I mean, I want to put him in S, but I know that'd be I'll put him in S because he's, how many memes are based off of him and how great of, a performance he did in season 2 and season 1. He's just overall a very cool character. I know there's some kind of controversy over some things he did in the CDC, but, he's still a great character. Then we have Carl. I know a lot of people don't like Carl, but he's an S tier character for me. For me personally, only because he's my favorite character in this series. So, this is just my one and only, opinion here. Morales, he's B, he came back in season 8, and it was very, shocking, but he died almost immediately, so I guess that's alright. But, season 1, he was kind of a fun-loving character. He even introduced Rick when Rick came back, so that was cool. Then we have Morgan. Morgan's an S-tier character because his development. It's very relatable because, if a lot of us in real life were in the situations he was in, we probably would struggle to have, to kill people, like our wife, like how he failed to do it because he kept thinking about that's the person he loved and not a walker. And then ultimately he paid the price because his own zombified wife devoured his son. So, and then his whole development with Eastman, perfect. And I have to check out Fear the Walking Dead. I'm gonna do that next. So yeah, Carol, easy S tier. Season 5, she was perfect. All the seasons really she was perfect. I guess season 6 and 7 she was a little wanky because they tried to push her to be into the kingdom. That's what they did. Because it didn't really make sense how she was like the MVP of season 6, killing all the wolves, and then, she saved them from Terminus, bro. She saved them. They were gonna get killed, but Carol destroyed the whole place, bro. Somehow she knew. Then we have Daryl. Daryl's an S tier character. He's the main character of season 9, 10, and 11, really. I know Rick was still the main character for the first 5 episodes of season 9, but that was kind of like a goodbye tribute. But yeah, Daryl's just so awesome. The development he goes through, out the whole series with Merle, with Rick, with Carol, all of them, and then you get to really see him grow throughout the series. Like, he was just this hillbilly hunter, and then he became like a soldier in the end, so that's really cool. Then we have Maggie, another S tier character, bro. She was peak in season 7. Like, her whole, like, I feel like I like her design better because the short hair, the the flannel shirt, everything was just like, you could see the defeat in her soul after what Negan did. And then season 11, like, her development, everything's perfect. My biggest thing with her is the whole Negan situation. I don't like that Negan just gets to come back as a normal character. That's just me. I know a lot of people will disagree, but yeah, Amy, she's alright. I mean, her death was, a little surprising. This guy, he goes in C2 just because he helped with Carol's development. This guy, he was the CDC professor. He can go in B just because I love that whole "the day will come when you won't be" stuff, because it's like, it's so perfect how Rick literally loses Glenn, and they call it the episode, you know, "The day will come when you won't be." It's just such a fire title for an episode. Jackie, she was kind of mid just because she decided to give up on life. Jim, he was the first time we actually seen someone, stay, just not die. They just let themselves turn. Glenn, S tier character. He saved Rick. Like I said, his demise in season 7 was, it made people stop watching the show. So, yeah, I really like his character. He's one of my top 5s. I just really like Glenn. There's so many reasons, bro. There's so many reasons. Andrea, she's B2 as well, just because her portrayal in the live action, the series, The Walking Dead, was kind of terrible, because it's like, she went to Woodbury for what? She got saved in season 2. It was a whole good reunion thing, and then, she could have killed the governor. We would have had Herschel. We would have had so many people still alive. Lori, I'm going to put her in D just because I don't understand how she tells Rick to kill Shane, and then when he does, she's mad. It's like, what's going on? Like, it might just be how, women are difficult. How it's like, girls don't really know what they want. It's a whole, it's, you gotta just guess what's on their mind. They're playing hard to get or whatever. I don't know. I just don't really like Lori that much. Merle, he can go in A. I loved his character. He was very funny. Of course, the second episode, I believe, when he was doing the whole racist thing, that was pretty funny, because we just didn't expect him to start using the N-word like that. I'm gonna throw his boy T-Dog right next to him, because, T-Dog is an OG. I love his whole thing with Glenn, how Glenn, said, T-Dog and Dale, the next guy, are my boys. So, yeah. To Enid. Sophia, she's an A-tier character as well, because, bro, her reveal is one of the craziest reveals in the series. If you didn't read the comic, right? Which I didn't read the comic, but I don't even think that actually happens. But, bro, they're looking for her for all of season 2, and then out of nowhere, she's just in the barn. Glenn finds walkers in the barn, and then Shane does that whole, it worked perfectly, bro. The story, the characters. Season 2 was such a great season. And then this next character, we should just have a tier for himself. I'm going to put him actually above Shane. But, bro, Rick Grimes is the greatest character in cinema history, because, I mean, obviously the later seasons, they do mess it up, because, when Carl, that's the second dumbest decision besides having Negan come back, is having Carl die. What were you Rick's whole reason for living was that he still had a son, and you decided to kill his only son and then say, oh, yeah, he'll still have a reason to live, right? He's got his girlfriend, he's got his best friend that he killed's daughter. It's ridiculous. But Bob, you're A tier character, very funny. That tainted meat line was so funny and so badass, bro. Karen, she can go there. Lizzie, I'm gonna put her in S just because, bro, her whole thing, it's the curiosity of children they added to it, Mika, she goes right along with Lizzie, but she's not an S tier character. Their whole storyline was just so emotional, especially for Carol. I know it's supposed to be the Billy and Ben thing in the comics, but yeah. Lizzie and Mika, beautiful storyline. That's what made, it's part of the reason why season 5 is my favorite season. just because so much happens, you know. And it doesn't look like anything's happening because they're just traveling. But yeah, season 5 is my favorite. Sasha, she's an A tier character. I wouldn't put her an S, just because I don't understand how Abraham left the baddest bitch in the show to go be with Sasha. Sorry. This guy, D, because we lost T-Dog because of you. This guy was an OG. That's the guy who tried to kill Rick. Milton, he was okay, but he did kill Andrea, so, you know, fuck you. Tyrese, goated, bro. Like, I know he's completely different from the comics, but, bro, Tyrese, he's just bro, he basically, Judith, we wouldn't have Judith if it wasn't for Tyrese, bro. Tyrese is that dog, bro. He really, he's the GOAT. Then we have, Martinez, he was okay. The governor, I don't really know where to put him. I guess I gotta put him in S just because, yeah, he was a good villain. One of the first actual villains, so yeah, he was okay. Then we have Axel. He was alright. His death was insane. Like, he just got shot out of nowhere. Michonne, S. I gotta scroll down a little bit. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Beth, another S tier character. I love Beth. You know, I know you're probably saying, like, what? Beth over Merle, over Sasha, over Dale, over T-Dog? Her death and her whole storyline was, like, exclusive to the series. And it was just so perfect. It's part of the reason why I love season 5 as well, because Beth, when she died, everyone was crying, bro. Rick, Daryl, Carol, Sasha, everyone, bro. And Maggie, just such a great storyline. Noah, too. We got introduced to Noah because of her. Perfect story. Then we got her father's going right with her, because Herschel, bro, beautiful person in the story and in real life. His performance in season 9 was, you know, perfect. This guy, one of the family members, no. Forgot this guy's name, but he was killed by Shane. Otis. Yeah, Otis goes right there. This girl, you know, these three family members weren't really that interesting. Randall, he could go with, he could go down here. Just because, like, I don't know, the whole thing with Shane and Dale was kind of retarded. What's this guy? This is Aaron's, husband. He can go an A. He really put in a lot of work, to be honest. He did. You know? When they did find him in that, destroyed building, overrun by walkers, and then his death in season 8 was crazy. This is, the abusive husband. I mean, he could go there because he made Rick a badass in season 5. Alright, Enid. I'll put her an A because, bro, I don't really like Enid. Only because of the whole Carl situation. Like, she switched up on Carl to go out with a savior. And I know a lot of people like Alden, but I don't really mess with him like that, because it's like, the saviors are all one thing, you know? He kind of used mercy to get himself out of danger. Olivia, she was alright. She can, you know what, I'll put her right here. Spencer, he was kind of annoying, and he was kind of a bitch because he tried to get Rick killed. This kid, ridiculous, bro. I can't even believe how he died. Aaron, an S tier character, his whole development, everything, his appearance too, like in season 9, season 10 and 11, bro. It's like the comic Rick, Yeah, he's very awesome. I love his arm too. That's like such an awesome thing to have in that universe. One, she was a very good villain. Very manipulative, and the whole thing with Beth, insane. This guy, Gareth, he was alright. I mean, he was a cannibal, and the whole thing with Bob was fire, I guess. Bro, I want to put Noah in S so bad because I just really like Noah. His death was insane, bro. I loved how... yeah, I'm going to put him in S because, bro, that whole thing with him and Glenn, oh my god, bro. Beautiful. Deanna, she was an OG. She can go in A. This girl, she can go there. He can go right with his family. Eugene, S tier character. His whole development, everything, beautiful. Goes right along with Rosita. And I'm gonna put the 3 just to finish out the trio. Abraham. Their introduction is insane because they're like, it's world building, you know, when they're like, I think we have a cure for this. Crazy. This girl. I have no idea who the hell that. Oh no, that's the girl for the governor, right? Yeah, she can go in D. Tara, I don't really like Tara too much. I'm gonna put her in B actually. I don't really like Tara. I mean, her death in season 10 is... No. Season 9 is crazy. But I don't really like Tara. Because I feel like... you know what? I'm just going to be quiet. But, this guy, he was a cool villain. This girl, she didn't really do nothing. That's the governor's... Tara's sister. All the saviors, I'm just going to put in C because they're, like, not that important, really. Yeah, this girl, she was, I mean, I don't really know her name, but she was always in the background, so I guess she can go there. This is the grandmother at Oceanside. She was okay. Her death with Enid was, like, kind of random. Our boy Ezekiel is definitely going in S because he's the king, he's the GOAT. Jerry, he can go right along with Ezekiel. He's a very cool character. Yeah, he was just like the life of the party. Here we go with the most controversial character in the series, Negan. So, I can't put him nowhere else but S because I know everyone's gonna come for me like, what are you doing, Negan? Like, bro, they tried so hard to make him a good character. Like, his whole story at the end of season 10, and then, you know, they really tried with Maggie. Like, in season 11, he's just like, fuck that bitch. He's literally, bro, he's like, I don't care anymore. He starts mocking Glenn and the whole thing. It's like he doesn't even care that he's supposed to atone. It's just very retarded. I mean, I don't... obviously, I hate Negan for what he did to these, like... Abraham and Glenn, the 2 most fun-loving characters in the story. I mean, I just hate how they... Like Ezekiel said, now you get a family? You get, like, a son and a wife? It's like, you don't deserve that. You don't. And I understand that, okay, he was set on a wrong path because of his dead wife. But it's, yeah. I know it makes sense. It does make sense, but I guess it's just hard for me to understand. Jadis, B. She was kind of weird. I never understood anything with her. Benjamin, he's gonna go in A just because he's got my name. Richard, mid. He just got killed by Morgan. This is, granddaughter for that girl. I'll put her right with her grandmother. Dwight, very good character. Simon, is kind of like the annoying secondhand man, so he can go there just because his character overall. Gregory, ridiculous. Ridiculous, bro. I mean, I know every you gotta have that one annoying character that you just want to kill, but that was Negan. We didn't need Gregory. Jesus, he can go in S because even though his death in season 10 is just horrific. The wolf guy, he can go right there. This is another character that's just always in the background for some reason. But, you know, he does a fair bit. This is Denise. She can go there too. They made her lesbian for no reason. This guy, I can't remember his name, but he's one of the biggest mysteries in the series because he runs away and we never see him again. So maybe he'll come back in one of the spin-offs that we're getting. That would be really cool, but I'll put him in B for now. Nicholas, retarded character. He killed fucking Noah. Another S tier character, we got Judith. Best girl in the series. I love her. Alright, we don't got that. Well, I'm going to try to speed run through some of these. Lydia, A. Beta, A. Ani, an S tier character. Her whole sign language thing. Her whole everything, bro. She has one of the scariest episodes in the series. I love it. He was okay. I mean, I hated his death. Magna, I hate her. I don't want to be like... I just don't like that she was gay. Like, I don't like that at all. I don't like it. I just feel like it's forced, you know? Nabila, she can go right there. She was okay. Yumiko, right there. I just don't like her at all. I don't. The whole season 11, she's a lawyer? Like, you're in the damn apocalypse. You're trying to be a lawyer. Yeah, okay. This guy, D. I can't remember his name, but, you know, he was alright. Holden, like I said, I don't really like him that much. That was the little girl in season 6, I believe. She was okay. She was the leader. This was one of the saviors. Fuck you. The grandmother, she was okay too. They both lost their son. And, you know, they were okay, like, kind of side plots. But obviously, the Whispers did her wrong. This girl, her death was surprising. Sadiq, he's an S tier character, but I hated what they, like, I don't know why they had to do what they did. Like, you had Carl die, and then the guy he protected dies. It's like, bro, what's the point in anything? One surgeon, he didn't do much. This girl killed little kids. Henry, another S tier character. His whole everything in season 10 was crazy. I mean, no, season 9. This guy, he was one of the just side characters. Along with her. I don't like this girl at all. I just feel like she's a pick-me girl for some reason. He can go in D. This guy killed Sadiq. Fuck you. This girl had a little bit of plot, so she's okay. This guy, his death was like, Maggie was an L for that. Gracie, she's really cool. I love what they did with Aaron and her. Perfect. They gave Aaron a reason to be in the story. Herschel, we gotta put your boy in S. Perfect legacy character. Kelly, she was okay too. I liked Kelly. I mean, at first she was a little annoying, but she was really good. RJ, we didn't get to see much of him, but, you know, performance-wise, perfect. All we had to do was sit there, and I know someone that looks exactly like this kid, bro. His name is Taurus. He's hilarious. This was one of the side guys in season 9. He can go there. This guy, too, he tried to save everybody. D, you're random as hell. You're gonna be Negan's fucking wife out of nowhere. This guy was mad annoying, but I want to put him over Negan's wife. Lance, perfect perfect, but they kind of messed up his death. It was like random as hell. Leah, Mercer was really cool. I love Mercer. Mercer is, yeah. I'm gonna put him in A, actually. Yeah, Mercer was really cool. We don't have, oh no, we do have Prince D, bro. I hate her. She's random as hell. She starts telling her backstory like anyone cares. You came in the end of season 10. You know, like, you were there for one season. Like, shut up. And you survived. Alpha, S tier villain. What she did with those heads, one of the scariest moments in the series. She was okay. He was, you know, I mean, he was better than his sister. Elijah, S tier, bro. Oh my god. I mean, of course they replaced Henry with him in a way, but his design with Morgan, fire. And then these two, I mean, he can go up here. Lucille, I'll put her in C. I'll be caring because she has, you know, a disease. But yeah, this is my top, I mean, my ranking of the Walking Dead characters. This is definitely going to be a longer video. But yeah, comment down below if you agree with any of my picks. If you disagree, let me know in the comments below because I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. I probably did butcher a lot of these rankings, you know? Yeah, so just let me know what you guys think. It's been SSJ Benj. Peace.